Hello guys, how are you all doing? Welcome back to another video of Soulway GamerZ. Today I have bought another amazing list of top 10 PPSSPP games for your Android iOS devices. I have already uploaded a video on this topic. You guys gave a great response on that video, so I am making a part 2. If you want more parts on PSP emulator games, then complete 10 likes on this video. As soon as you complete it, I will make the third part. Before we start this video, if you are new here, then subscribe this channel and press the bell icon to get latest updates. So without wasting any more time, let's start the video. Number 10. Ben 10, Protector of Earth. Ben 10 Protector of Earth is a thrilling video game adaptation of the beloved animated TV series. Ben 10 released for multiple gaming platforms, it immerses players in the adventures of Ben Tennyson, a courageous young boy endowed with the extraordinary Omnitrix device, which grants him the power to transform into a variety of powerful alien beings. In the game, players assume the role of Ben as he confronts a formidable array of adversaries, utilizing his diverse alien forms to combat villains and safeguard the Earth from impending threats. Number 9. One Piece Romance Dawn. One Piece Romance Dawn is a role-playing video game that allows players to relive the early adventures of Monkey D. Luffy and his crew as they embark on their journey to find the legendary treasure, the One Piece. The game follows the storyline of the manga and anime series, starting from Luffy's childhood and progressing through the East Blue Saga, the Baratie Arc, the Arlong Park Arc, and more. Players control Luffy and his crew members as they explore various islands, battle enemies, and engage in turn-based combat. The game features a combination of exploration, storytelling, and strategic battles, giving fans of the series an opportunity to experience the events of One Piece in an interactive format. Number 8. UFC 2010. UFC Undisputed 2010 is a video game that lets players experience the intense world of mixed MMA fighting. Developed by Yuke's and published by THQ, the game was released in 2010 for various platforms, including PSP. In the game, players can choose from a roster of real-life UFC fighters and engage in fast-paced, realistic MMA battles. The game offers several modes, including Career Mode, where players create a custom fighter and guide them through the ranks of the UFC, and Exhibition Mode, where players can jump into quick fights with their favorite fighters. Number 7. Call of Duty Roads to Victory. Call of Duty Roads to Victory is a first-person shooter video game that was released for the PlayStation Portable in 2007. Developed by Amaze Entertainment, the game is part of the popular Call of Duty franchise and aims to deliver a portable experience of World War II combat. In the game, players assume the roles of soldiers from different allied nations, including the United States, Canada, and Britain, as they participate in various missions during World War II. The missions are set in different locations and times, reflecting the diverse theaters of the SQUA. Roads to Victory features a single-player campaign mode with a series of interconnected missions that offer a mix of objectives, such as infiltration, sabotage, and combat. Number 6. Marvel Superhero Squad. Marvel Superhero Squad is a video game franchise that offers a funny and more enjoyable take on the Marvel Universe. In Marvel Superhero Squad, players take control of iconic Marvel superheroes and villains, each depicted in a cute and stylized art style. The gameplay typically involves team-based action, puzzle solving, and exploration. Players can assemble a team of Marvel characters to take on various missions, challenges, and battles. This game provides an opportunity for players to interact with their favorite superheroes and villains in a fun and approachable way. Number 5. XMen Legends 2. XMen Legends 2 is an action role-playing video game that was released in 2005. Developed by Raven Software and published by Activision, the game is the sequel to the original X-Men Legends and is set in the Marvel Universe, focusing on the X-Men and their allies. In the game, players control a team of mutants, including various X-Men characters and members of the Brotherhood of Mutants, as they work together to stop the villainous Apocalypse and his plans for world domination. The gameplay is centered around real-time combat and RPG mechanics, allowing players to customize their team members, upgrade their abilities, and engage in battles against enemies and bosses. Number 4. Taxi Driver Flare Wars. Taxi Driver Flare Wars is an action-packed mobile game where players take on the role of daring taxi drivers in a futuristic city. As night falls, the streets come alive with intense flare battles. Players must strategically navigate the city's maze-like roads, picking up passengers while using various flares to outshine rival taxi drivers and claim dominance. Upgrade your taxi with unique abilities and dazzling flares, each with distinct effects that can blind opponents, create smoke screens, or even provide temporary boosts. Engage in fast-paced competitive matches against AI-controlled or real-world opponents, earning points by executing skillful maneuvers and delivering passengers efficiently. Number 3. Ace Combat Joint Assault. Ace Combat Joint Assault is a flight simulation and combat game set in a fictional world where players take on the role of a pilot in the Joint Assault Force, an international coalition of nations formed to combat various threats. The game offers a mix of single-player and multiplayer modes. In the single-player campaign, players engage in intense aerial combat missions across various locations. The storyline involves thwarting terrorist organizations and facing off against other military factions. The missions range from dogfights and air-to-ground attacks to defending important targets and completing reconnaissance tasks. Number 2. Asphalt Urban GT2. Asphalt Urban is a racing video game developed and published by Gameloft. The game is part of the Asphalt series and focuses on arcade-style racing with a variety of exotic cars and locations. In the game, players can choose from a wide selection of high-performance cars from prestigious manufacturers. The goal is to participate in various racing events and complete challenges to earn money and unlock new cars, tracks, and upgrades. Overall, Asphalt Urban GT2 offers players the chance to indulge in high-speed, adrenaline-fueled racing with a collection of luxurious cars, diverse tracks, and engaging gameplay modes. Number 1. Pursuit Force. Pursuit Force is an action-packed video game developed by Big Studios and published by Sony Computer Entertainment. The game falls under the genre of a driving and shooting game, combining high-speed vehicle chases with intense gunplay. In Pursuit Force, players take on the role of a member of an elite law enforcement agency known as the Pursuit Force. The agency's primary objective is to take down criminal organizations by engaging in high-speed vehicle pursuits and intense combat situations. The game features a mix of driving sequences and on-foot shooting segments. During driving sequences, players must jump between different vehicles, leap onto moving targets, and engage in gunfights while pursuing criminals on the road. So these were the top 10 PSP game that you can try on your mobile devices. If this video helped you finding your game, then consider subscribing and put a like on the video. Complete 10 likes for the third part of top 10 PSP games. And I will meet you in my next video. Until then, goodbye.